Some crimes shock the world. But some crimes reveal how the world actually works. The Epstein case did both. This video is not about accusing individuals. It's about asking a deeper question. What happens when power stops fearing consequences? Jeffrey Epstein was a wealthy financier who was often photographed at public events alongside influential figures in business, politics, and society. He owned private planes, luxury properties, a private island. For years, allegations surrounded him that he was involved in trafficking and exploiting underage girls. In 2019, he was arrested on federal charges related to sex trafficking of minors. But, before a full trial could happen, he died in jail. His death was officially ruled a suicide. Yet, it left behind a storm of unanswered questions. Court documents, testimonies, and flight logs connected him socially or professionally to many powerful figures. Being mentioned in such documents does not automatically mean guilt. But it intensified public curiosity and distrust. And that is where this story became bigger than one man. Crimes happen everywhere. Sadly, exploitation is not new. So why did this case disturb people across the globe? Because it suggested something unsettling. That, when wealth and influence reach a certain level, consequences may begin to weaken. For years, victims spoke, but many felt unheard. Many cases moved slowly. Some were settled quietly. What disturbed people wasn't only the crime. It was the possibility that power could delay justice. That money could build layers of protection. That influence could create silence. Whether fully true or not, the perception alone changed how many people saw the world. Across countries and cultures, one pattern repeats. Power tends to protect itself. Not through secret meetings in dark rooms, but through systems. Legal systems are complex. Media attention moves quickly. Public memory fades. Cases take years. When the accused are powerful, the process becomes even slower and more complicated. Lawyers fight harder. Reputations are defended. Stories become blurred by time. Meanwhile, victims often lack resources. They lack protection. They lack influence. This imbalance creates a painful question. Do all lives carry equal weight? Or only some? There is another uncomfortable question this case raises. When someone already has everything, wealth, access, luxury, influence, what remains to excite them? History shows that extreme power without accountability can distort boundaries. Not all wealthy people become immoral. But when consequences disappear, temptation can grow. Unchecked power can create a sense of invulnerability. A belief that rules apply only to others. And when human beings begin to feel untouchable, some cross lines they never imagined crossing. This is not a story about wealth alone. It is a story about power without limits. Cases like this leave a psychological impact far beyond the courtroom. They make ordinary people wonder: is justice equal for everyone? Can influence erase consequences? Are some victims easier to ignore? When news fades and stories go silent, people are left with uncertainty. And uncertainty creates fear. Not always fear of crime itself, but fear of a system that may not protect everyone equally. Maybe what unsettles people most is not the existence of evil, but the possibility that some forms of evil can hide behind wealth, status, and connections. So where does this leave ordinary people? In a world that sometimes feels unequal, sometimes unfair, sometimes disturbingly silent. Yet, history shows something else too. Truth has a strange way of resurfacing. Stories buried for years often return. Voices once ignored sometimes grow louder over time. Justice may be slow, imperfect, incomplete, but the human demand for it never fully disappears. Maybe the real question isn't only who was involved. Maybe the deeper question is, what kind of world allows power to exist without accountability? And how do we prevent that from becoming normal? Because when power stops fearing consequences, ordinary people start fearing everything. Some cases fade from headlines, but they leave a mark on how we see the world. Not because they prove everything, but because they make us question everything. And perhaps that discomfort is important. Because a society that stops asking questions is a society where power never has to answer. If you like videos that explore the deeper side of reality, subscribe. Not for answers, but for questions most people avoid asking.